Tracy's culinary professional. I work with a lot of cookware and knives, so I've gotten a good education over the years about what makes a good knife. Big debate now, is a stamped or a forged knife better? Actually, both can be really, really good, depending on a couple things. Let's start out with the stamped knife. Now, a stamped knife, if it's made out of good carbon stainless and good steel, it should last you a long time. And a stamped knife is just sheets of the carbon steel, and they actually stamp the knife out, sort of like a cookie cutter. And a good knife, whether it's forged or stamped, will have something called a full tang. That means the metal starts at the tip, goes all the way through the back of the handle. And even if it's not visible, ask that question. So a stamped knife can be very, very good as well. Now, a forged knife goes through lots of different steps, up to 38 more steps. It's actually poured into a mold the old-fashioned way. And a good forged knife should fall forward in your hand, on your palm. That way you won't get carpal tunnel when you do a lot of chopping and mincing. So either a stamped or a forged knife is really good. Ask lots of questions. Now, there are some knives called Santoku knives. This is a Santoku Style knife, not a true Santoku. But if you look at both the forged knife and the stamped and the Santoku, and let me jump a little bit, these little grantons or channels, when you see those on knives, that helps food from sticking. It also releases juices when you're cutting meat, so that puts a barrier between the knife and the food. Now, would I buy a knife just for that? No, but it's a good little feature. A Santoku style or a Santoku knife, if you look at the spine, the way the knife goes, it goes all the way down to the tip. And the bottom side, the bottom of the knife is usually flatter, straighter than a curved traditional chef's knife. Which knife to buy? Whatever feels best in your hand. Check all the knives that appeal to you. That's probably the line you should go with. And real quick, which is better, a forged or a stamped paring knife? You know what? I actually like the stamped, lighter, a little bit more flexible, but again, that's your choice. How to sharpen a knife. Now remember, unless a sharpening steel or a honer has some diamond in it, diamond chips or flakes or whatever, it won't sharpen a dull knife, but a honer will keep a sharp knife sharp. And we always say we want to tiptoe through the tulips. You want to start at the tip of the knife, go all the way from the end of the knife all the way to the tip, the heel to the tip. About a 20-degree angle, just like you're slicing deli meats. And if you do that every few times or every time, you'll keep your knives razor sharp.